For too many people, over 1 million each year, malaria is fatal. This loss of life is both tragic and avoidable. The tools to prevent and treat this disease exist, so what is stopping us? People are suffering and dying because they have little understanding of the disease, how to prevent it, and how to access mosquito nets and effective treatment. NetsForLife, a program partnership of Episcopal Relief and Development, is changing that. Our mission is to distribute long-lasting insecticide-treated mosquito nets to communities with the most need. In many instances, NetsForLife works in places so remote that government services do not reach these communities that are literally at the end of the road. NetsForLife works to instill a net culture, to help communities understand the value of nets, the right way to use them, and how to maintain them. When a net culture is in place, people know how to prevent malaria and how to access effective medical treatment. The result? Fewer deaths, less sickness, and stronger communities. NetsForLife and its malaria agents provide ongoing education, teaching communities that malaria is transmitted by mosquitoes, how to spot the symptoms, and when to seek medical treatment. Families then receive nets and education on installation, proper use, and maintenance. NetsForLife empowers communities to eliminate malaria by providing the information, the training, and the tools to make changes that save lives.
We believe that we cannot fight malaria if we don't continue to give the ongoing education. So NetsForLife do this distribution and go to the communities themselves and then give education. There is the agents based in the community that provide ongoing education and monitoring of the program.
This will change the life of the people in our community because NetsForLife has given us this education. We had no way of knowing about malaria before, but now we can change the way we live.
Operating in 17 countries in Africa, NetsForLife is a unique partnership between the private sector and faith-based organizations. Churches are often the only functioning institutions in these remote communities. They have the presence and power to unite people to bring about lasting change. By drawing on this trusted delivery system of churches and faith-based groups, regardless of faith affiliation, vulnerable people are reached with life-saving nets and other services. A vital part of NetsForLife's work is monitoring the use of nets by returning to villages every month.
That's a challenge because you can find to the community that we go, you drive off-road, one can go as far as 161 kilometers to the village. You can go 3 or 4 times to go and get nets where they are based because you cannot carry all the nets to the 7 villages, for example, at the same time. They are a bit far and the roads are not good.
The scale of NetsForLife's work is growing. In the next phase, we will distribute 7 million mosquito nets and continue to educate the communities we serve. This is only possible through the network of NetsForLife malaria agents, volunteers who work within their own communities to provide ongoing education and ensure that nets are being used properly. The key to mobilizing this level of volunteer support is the church and its roots in the communities where we work.
The Anglican Church, they are playing a very big role. Most communities are being reached by the church. And also the church is helping us. Where there's a church is where we store our nets. But we give to everybody because this program does not discriminate what are your faith.
It's clear that the NetsForLife mission is working. We have mobilized thousands of community volunteers to distribute nets and teach their neighbors how to prevent and treat malaria. Our initial evaluation shows that the understanding of malaria, its causes, how to prevent it, and how to treat it, has significantly increased in the populations we serve. From Angola to Burundi, Liberia to Zimbabwe, we work across countries in Africa, strengthening one community at a time. Nets for Life is successfully bringing together the complementary strengths of its private corporation, foundation, and nonprofit partner organizations that are invested in Africa. Each partner contributes vital skills, advocacy, and funding. The Anglican Church and its sister organizations provide the framework for a cutting-edge program that is genuinely reaching places that other programs can't. By combining these forces, Nets for Life gives communities their own solution. Imagine a simple net over a simple bed at night, saving a life. Join us in helping to give communities the power to change tomorrow.